Hello guys, so welcome to Bank Talk. So today we are studying the carry on the 120 rule of English grammar series. Here, the today is the rule number 62. This is very important series to all of you who are preparing for the competition examination. So there's a rule number 62 has to be explaining what we are learning. So there's a rule number 62 is explaining the concept of how we are utilizing the article the. So there's the article that has to be utilized for the unique things like that. They are talking about the unique thing. Then we are utilizing the article the like that desert, river, and tea, ocean, etc. The we are utilizing the newspaper states superlative degree best है easiest है. So this we are always use the article the. Okay, and next in comparison, like one person is compared with two person, he is better of the two. So we are always utilizing the article the. If first thing happen, second one happen automatically. The higher you go, the cooler it gets. तो इसमें क्या होता है, दा का यूज ऑलवेज होता है. लाइक दिया इज लाइक माउंट एवरेस्ट के साथ दा का यूज होता है, लेकिन माउंट एवरेस्ट जो रहता है तो हम लोग को याद रखना होगा कि पर्टिकुलर जब हम पीक के नाम लेते हैं कि द माउंट एवरेस्ट तो नहीं होता है. ठीक है, माउंट एवरेस्ट हमेशा अकेला आता है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट टू रिमेंबर ऑल ऑफ यू. सो गाइज इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू हैव टू बी रिमेंबर दिस. माउंट एवरेस्ट पर्टिकुलर इफ यू आर टेकिंग द नेम देन वी आर नॉट यूटिलाइजिंग द यूज ऑफ आर्टिकल दास. दिस इज द बेस्ट स्टूडेंट. सो सुपरलेटिव डिग्री इफ वी आर गेटिंग टू बी नो देयर इन द क्वेश्चन सुपरलेटिव डिग्री हैज टू बी आस्क्ड. सो वी आर ऑलवेज यूटिलाइजिंग द आर्टिकल द. एंड नेक्स्ट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मेटाफर. देयर इज द सी इज द मदर टेरिस ऑफ आवर क्लास. सो वी आर ऑलवेज यूटिलाइजिंग द आर्टिकल द. मतलब मेटाफर कंपेयर कर किया जा रहा है मदर की इस ये जो है लड़की वो कैसी मदर टेरिस है पूरी क्लास की. सो जब हम मेटाफर में कंपैरिजन की बात करते हैं तो क्या होता है, दा का यूज हमेशा होता है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रूल. सो देयर इज रूल नेक्स्ट रूल नंबर 63. So there is guys rule number 63 is what we are learning about the rule number 63. So what is the concept of rule number 63? It is very exciting rule. So guys, here the rule number 63 has to what is how we are utilizing the article and here is the name of the city, the name of the country, name of the continents, trees, and this is all like singular lakes, meets, peaks वगैरह जो होते हैं. और इनमें हमेशा क्या होते हैं, दा का यूज़ हम लोग कभी भी नहीं करते हैं. किसी किसी लैंग्वेज ऑफ द प्रेजेंट, सेशन, फ्रैंक और लाइफ, मनी. दिस इज द वर्ड वी कांट यूज दा विद दैम. नेक्स्ट रूल नंबर 64. हियर द रूल नंबर 64 हैज टू बी टॉकिंग अबाउट कि दा प्लस एडजेक्टिव. जैसे कि क्या रहता है, कभी कभी दा प्लस एडजेक्टिव रहता है तो दिस इज ऑलवेज इंडिकेटिंग द होल कम्युनिटी ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर नेम. लाइक दा पुअर, दिस मीन्स द पुअर मीन्स क्या है, पुअर लोगों की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे. द ब्रेव मीन्स ब्रेव लोगों की बात हो रही है. द रिच का मतलब है रिच लोगों की बात हो रही है. So here is very important. You have to understand that कि here is the article that has to be represented the entire community of the poor people. So we are always utilizing we are always utilizing plural verb. It is very important. Okay, next we study about rule number 65. Here the rule number 65. It is very interesting rule to all of you guys. So this is important and you have to be. This is frequently asking the question. So guys, coming and getting to be understand this rule. So here the rule number 65 is what some noun connected by preposition like noun are singular. क्या होता है इसमें, if the noun is to be connected with preposition, so noun is always should be singular. This is very important rule to all of you guys. So understand this rule. So there's a rule like that ki blaze after blaze, it's meaning like blazes after blazes. This is wrong because noun is always what singular. If the noun is to be connected with prepositions, here's the preposition, here the noun always singular. It is important to you to understand that. There's the rule number 66 guys. So now we are understanding the rule number 66. So what is rule number 66? So rule number 66 has to be explaining the some kind of verb in singular and plural form. So guys, here's the shown in law. The plural form is shown in law. Passers by has to be converted in the plural. Passers by. Datum has to be converted in the plural data. Dormouse has to be converted in the plural dormice. Goose has to be converted in the plural form geese. And man, man has to be converted in the plural men. And man servant has to be converted in the plural. So एक ही जगह man जो होता है ना, man वाला जो man बन जाता है when we are converted in the plural form. This is very important noun and this is very important singular and plural form guys. So you have to understand, has to be reminded. So this help you a lot in the examinations question. So here is the rule number 67. And it is very important rule guys because here is the star mark has to be going on this rule. There is the rule number 67 m कि man and woman. जब भी क्या लिखा हो man and woman तो टिक about प्रोफेशन. तो man and woman लिखा रहता है ना, man and woman लिखा है तो क्या हो गया, तो पहले लिखा है man, woman लिखा है तो उसका डॉक्टर लिखा है तो क्या डॉक्टर इज वुमन. तो डॉक्टर कौन है, वुमेन है. लेकिन जब मेल और फीमेल लिखा रहता है इसका मतलब होता है कि उसमें एक्सेसरीज की बात हो रही है. जैसे कि क्या होता है फीमेल वॉच, मतलब कि वॉच फॉर फीमेल वुमेन के लिए इस तरीके से बात की जाती है कि वो मतलब पर्टिकुलर चीज़, जैसे फीमेल मेल है तो पर्टिकुलर उसी चीज़ के लिए है डॉक्टर, जो किसके लिए, वुमेन के लिए. फीमेल वॉच का मतलब है जो वॉच है वो फीमेल के लिए, लेकिन वुमेन डॉक्टर का मतलब है कि डॉक्टर इज जो डॉक्टर है वो वुमन की है. मतलब क्या है, पीछे से लेते हैं और यहाँ पे आगे से लेते हैं. इस चीज़ को याद रखना है. नेक्स्ट रूल नंबर 68. So guys, you're excited to learn this rule number 68. If you're excited to learn this rule, so guys, please come and subscribe my channel and like and share and enjoy this. I have to be giving you the complete information about how we are understanding and make English is the very easiest as your life has to be going on. So now we are understanding the rule number 68. Here is rule number 68. How we are utilizing that rule. So when there is no antecedent noun pronoun, we add even. क्या होता है, Ram met whoever they have helped us. तो क्या होता है यहाँ पे कुछ भी यूज़ नहीं है, नो नाउन प्रोनाउन लाइक दे वगैरह. जो दे है तो ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई नाउन प्रोनाउन अगर नहीं दिख रहा है तो वी आर यूटिलाइजिंग दैट whoever. Okay, next is the question tag. We are utilizing. Now we are learning the concept of question tag. So there is the question tag concept, and there is the rule number 69. So guys, we are studying the rule number 69. So rule number 69 has to be explaining that how we are utilizing and make the question tag. So guys, here's the question. He has worked hard for this project. So here's the questions. Also, it's explaining wrong because he is always know that if the question in the positive, then we are making the question tag in the negative. This is very important to concept. You have to remember that he has worked hard for his this project. There is converted in the question tag. So has not he. This is important, guys, because question tag has to be always converted to positive to negative and negative to positive, because it is very important concept. So guys, please remember this concept. It is very important to all of you. Here's the next number rule. Next rule number 70, guys. So you have to remember this rule. This is very important to you. Amn't not. So amn't not is wrong. Aren't I? I am wrong. Worked by aren't I? It is very important. Now here's the rule number 71. Here's the rule number 71, guys. Here the background music has to be distracting. So please focus on the lecture because it is very important to you only. And sometimes it happens. So you have to totally avoid this kinds of music and outside voice from my videos. Okay. So here's the rule number 71. We are learning the rule number 71. So what is rule number 71 and how we are learning this rule? So this rule is very important to all of you guys. So here's the rule number 71 is to be explaining that ki seldom, scarcely, and barely, hardly, rarely. This is the some kinds of 5 word. It is always be utilizing as a negative word. Okay. So when we are forming the question tag, so this is important. It's like that if we are considering in the English language in the negative, then we are making the question tag in the positive. It is important you know guys already that because if we are making the question tag, so positive has to be converted in the negative and negative has to be converted in the positive. Here is the question next, like he seldom comes to my house. So does he? Because the seldom is negative, then here is the question tag has to be positive. Okay? So this is the concept, and here is the next rule number 72, guys. So you are excited to learn the rule number 72. So we are now studying that rule. It is very important and very easy to understand that ki rule number 72, question tag and statement both in same tense. It is very important to you guys. Remember this concept. If we are making that कि question tag रहता है जो statement रहता है दोनों के दोनों जो है उनका टाइम हमेशा सेम ही रहना चाहिए. It is very important. You have to remember that sometimes this is the question has to be wrong. That very kindly is really most of the kinds of students has to be wrong this question in the examination. But it is important to you have to be remind that if you are making the question, so it is important like the question tag and sentence both are in the same part of speech, same tense. Okay, like I am doing the work which you give me. So question tag aren't I. It is important. Okay, so here's the next chance of the rule number 73. So guys, we are learning the rule number 73, and this series is very important to all of you guys if you are preparing for any competition exam, and it is most important to all of you guys. So here is rule number 73. So guys, what is rule number 73? We are learning today's rule 73. So here is rule 73 has to be explaining the concept of each and every. So here's each and every concept is very easy to explain like that. You have to be open your mouth, open your ears and focus on the concept. What is the concept of each and every? So here's for each and every concept, question tag has to be in the plural and verb is always in the singular. मतलब क्या होता है कि each and every concept has to be telling कि जब question tag जो होता है इनका हमेशा plural बनता है और जो verb होती है तो singular आती है किसी question tag की. जैसे कि every student is talented. ठीक है. अब question tag कैसे बनेगा? plural में आएगी. verb तो aren't आ गया. verb जो होती है वो plural में आती है और question tag कैसे बनता है? plural बनता है. कि देखो क्या आया इसमें every का क्या आया? they आता है. तो रहता है ऐसा कि क्वेश्चन टाइम वर्ब जो होती है कैसी आती है? सिंगुलर आती है. प्लूरल आती है तो गलत हो जाता है. ठीक है, ये चीज़ है ना. ठीक है. It is very important, guys. So here is the rule. It's very important to all of you guys. Here is now there is rule number 74, collective noun. So collective noun is very important to you. So one thing has to be if the verb on the one thing, then we are utilizing singular verb, and different पे है तो plural verb का use करेंगे. It is important concept. The army is marching toward the Himalayas. So isn't it? It is very important rule, guys. So here is a rule has to be like that. There is the next rule number 75. So guys, we are carry on this series in the next video. So now some kind of restriction has to be. So guys, we has to be continue the series in the next lecture. So if you like this channel and so coming and like and subscribe this channel. So guys, enjoying this channel and complete this series. If you are completing this series, so you have to be getting really a good knowledge about English. Thank you guys. Namaste.